for foreign language courses on trainee teachers and to make people realise what it is like to be in the position of our students. And that's quite interesting as well. And she also talks about a friend of hers who learns Spanish. Do you think your students do the same? And so, in pairs, can you discuss some of these ideas? And then
something that is very important, or they are going to need later on in Spanish and they need to manage, that's when I question it.
And even sometimes the words are used in English here.
Content. So for me, when I introduce new concepts, they don't know.
this is art, yeah?
As history.
History, yeah.
So at some levels, you begin to introduce concepts they don't know, even in Spanish. So I realized, because at the beginning I wasn't doing translation, so what I realized is that 4 years later, some of those concepts they already know because they've been appearing in Spanish through other subjects and so on, but others, they didn't.
If there's a new, talk about a concept, if there's a new concept, maybe in the English textbook you're using, which is perhaps new for them anyway, not just in English, but anyway. Do you use translation? Do you explain it in English? Do you...
First of all, you try to explain it to me.
Ask me. Will I make a fool of myself? When is it my turn to speak out loud? The teacher said what I said was good. Did she really mean that? Or was she being encouraging? Alright, I admit it. I did study 2 years of German at school as a teenager, but I can't really remember much. One of my many fears is that I will rest on my laurels or be content with recalling what I learnt about 40 years ago and not bother to recall anything. And she said, yes, I'm going to class in the afternoon. It starts at 12:15. I thought, yes. And so, what about ideas like that? Does that get in the way, or is that just, do your students find that curious?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the same word, afternoon, but the concepts are different. What about instructions? So turn to page 47. We're doing exercise 43. When students are beginning, I've been. Diana had patience. She had more patience. She when there was a language point, she made us understand it, practice it, use it, all of us. And so it took longer. She elicited more from us than the other teacher. And so she said, well, come on, John, make a sentence with this about you. Make a sentence with this. And because we knew her... Yes. So the efficiency.
With younger students, even common expressions, common...
And I had a break from my German classes and then I went back. So I felt sometimes when you put yourself under too much pressure, it's counterproductive and you don't actually learn so much. I had 5 different teachers at 3 different places, and so I had an experience of all sorts of different types of students, and it was all very, very interesting. Most of what I've written about here